the with chat view. I don't have to be invisible for this. Shall I change my model? I do not know. Shall we change the model? If anybody is in chat, give the name of a model and I will switch to it. Preferably a VTube Studio model because it's less work. But I can change to a Vignon model. I can be 3D again. I could also do the Viato model and be... I was about to say 1D, but that's just not the case. It's PNG-tuber. Actually, funnily enough, PNG-tuber, but the wrong Dusk. That version of Dusk is incorrect. I've never been able to fix it because I can't actually open the .NET like file selector, which is required for vtuber. There's nothing I can do about that, actually. I have to install Windows again. Because the debloating script I use actually destroys the .NET file select. And that's no good. I should probably create an issue with that. Yeah, I should probably do that. I should also probably make an installation with just Windows and the debloating script to ensure that that's the case and that I'm not just wrong. Because if I'm wrong, then that's not a very good report, is it? It hasn't actually redone the usages. No good. Did I ever get an answer from this one? Nope. Did I send anything from here? Nope. I don't remember what I was asking about with this email account. I actually have no idea. So I make email accounts to make inquiries, right? So I'll have an email account that exists specifically for an inquiry into a service and absolutely nothing else. And I made one, but I don't remember what the company I was asking. I don't know what their name is because I abbreviate the name. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply delete the email account because it has been 2 weeks and I have not received a reply. So I'm going to stop waiting for a reply. To be fair, I did make that account on December 22nd, so they were probably on holiday. But, you know, it's been a few days after New Year. So I think by now they should have answered. At least sent a message being like, hey, we're looking into it. So I don't even know what my inquiry was. NetInt did get back to me about the video encoding drives. They are primarily for like infrastructural video services like Twitch, YouTube, who do like a shit ton of video encoding, and not some bozo who happens to have a few too many video outputs on their Relay PC, which would be me. So I will not be buying it. It's like $1,200 for their cheapest encoder. So I just can't do that. Too much. Also, my video encode is a lot lower now that I have I'm not streaming to mobile YouTube anymore. That's really where it dies, is it's the mobile stuff. It uses so much more because it has to have an entirely different canvas which has to be rendered. It's a mess. But it has gone down quite a bit. Check the video decode. Okay, so apparently one of them is being written by the integrated graphics, which is weird. But yes. My GPU usage average is like 45% now. That's good. I should probably check the audio because we have had issues with it before. I am not live. Okay, so my audio is working. I'm very aware of it now because of yesterday, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, where it just didn't work. The audio was working yesterday, right? I should probably look. I should probably look. Hold on, we're gonna take a quick moment to check if the audio was working. I think it was. No. Okay. Sorry, I I thought I spent the entirety of yesterday's stream with the with chat view on, but no, I didn't. I'm not that bad. I do actually have the stream preview running in the general sense. Um so okay, I haven't done something that stupid. Not yet at least. Maybe I have actually done it before, I'm not sure. Um I might delete my Canva account. Let's do that really quick. Because I only made it to do one thing. Create your account. Clearly that is not my email. What have I done? Ah, I gave them the even shittier email. Do I not? What? They use email verification for login. That is, I don't even have a password. Also, congratulations on being first. I'm currently deleting my Canva account so that they'll stop emailing me. Where do I even go about doing that? Delete account. Oh, shit. Well, I've just sent 2 more emails to myself. They really like doing email verification. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I've set up top E, so. DDoS them? I could. Hit them with the specialty. Alright. I've now deleted my Canva account. I only needed it to edit the table design for the D&D campaign. That's all it exists for. Do I still have the scene for that? Hold on. Oh, it's a separate scene collection, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to switch scene collections because that's just going to crash OBS. And I don't want to deal with that. It was already annoying enough when it broke on the 4th. And I still have to deal with all of that. I had to reconstitute the VOD. And we lost the game audio for an hour. Because it turns out locally, I wasn't actually recording game audio. Where is OBS? I had OBS open. It's gone. I've unopened OBS. I mean, to be fair, it's probably because if I have OBS open, it is always recording the game recording, whether or not a game is open. So that's not helping. I recorded 35 megabytes of literally nothing. So, yes, I'm also moving VODs for the vBundler. Almost done with one. There's 5 sets that I'm moving, which is about 1.2 terabytes. I also need to move. I need to, you know what? I need to make a folder for highlights. Highlights and other videos. It also is my files are a fucking mess. So I have a bunch of folders. I have stream VODs. I have stream VODs auto, which is not automatic because I can't use UNC Pass with OBS. And it also, the stream VODs is completely empty. So like there's nothing in it. I need to delete it. Let's delete it right now. That's right. Right now. Remove. Okay. I then also have video and videos. Um, which is another problem. um, so I don't know which one of them is default. But one of them is on volume 2, which is probably a problem. No, volume 2 is the large one because I know that StreamVod's auto is on it. Sorry, StreamVod's auto has 3.01 terabytes in the recycle bin. Is the recycle bin size considered in the total size? I'm not sure. How much disk space do I have left? 42%. Does that mean that this is almost an empty folder? I thought vBundles was also on. No, that's on 3. Oh, that's not good actually. That means that vBundles is actually running me out of more space than I thought it was. Also, vBundles includes videos, which is not fucking everything. Everything sucks. Okay, so that one is required, which means that I need to move everything from videos to video. Um, except for the recycle bin, which has no content. So, I mean, I probably need to delete a bunch of these anyway. Just a bunch of random fucking videos. All right, we're gonna move all these, which is gonna take a while. I probably should have done it from the NAS itself instead of through Windows, which is going to be very slow. Oh well. Because from the NAS, it probably would have been a. Oh nope, they're on 2 different drives, so it wouldn't have been a simple rename. All right. Sorry, why is this folder 85 gigabytes? It shouldn't be. That's weird. This has turned into watch me do like basic file maintenance that I probably should have done a long time ago. But it's weird. Oh, that's why. It's because I have a bunch of random fucking music from Humble Bundle and Fanatical. No, I don't want to update tree size free. Actually a surprising amount of it. Most of it is Quilcomm VSTs and then the fucking bundle content. Oh, wow. Um Oh, that's because I included literally all of them. That's why that folder is large. This one's weird too. Oh, this is because the backups are not zipped. So, one of the things about FL Studio projects, the bottom, I thought I had top energy first. Did I get changed? I got swapped over. Man, I got hit with the V2. Yeah. I'm really quickly taking a look at some of the file things I've got going on. Because I am slightly worried I'm going to run out of disk space relatively soon. Especially since the average size, I mean, we can look right now. Let's see. How large was yesterday's stream? 77.6 gigabytes. It probably doesn't help that for some reason it's still recording Minecraft. Why? I set it not to record. Why is it still recording? Stop, please. My disk is crying. Oh my. Okay, let's fix this now. Relay record. No. Sick. Okay. It's now no longer recording the Minecraft scene, which is not applicable for like the past 30 recordings. Oh my. Nope, that's not the folder it writes to anymore. Minecraft. Eat this. Alright. Congratulations on being here. I don't have OBS open, which is why I can't hear those. I forgot to open it a while ago. Alright. Casual audio check. Sick. I wanted to make sure that Firefox is not in the audio capture. I need to wait probably 30 minutes for those email usages to be recalculated. Crazed 8 is going to finish rendering in 25 seconds, which is good. I just don't want to do anything super crazy while Crazed is being recorded, because I think that's the reason the well, it can't be the reason the relay crashed. I don't know why the relay crashed. That's the other problem. I don't know what happened, but it did blow up on the 4th, and I'm slightly worried about it blowing up again because it is a lot more work to upload VODs for that. All right, rendering finished in 43 minutes. It was so much slower than last time. All right, now I need to upload this to my main channel, which might at some point, if we're very lucky, get advanced channel features like 2 of my side channels. I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna end up getting advanced channel features on my highlights channel first, where technically the crazed recordings should probably live. But you know what? Historically, I've uploaded them to main, so they're staying on main. This is a surprisingly small recording. Oh wow, it looks so much better now. So I never mentioned this, mainly because I'm slightly ashamed to mention this, but the crazed highlights, right? All of them have been in the wrong resolution. Because sorry, my brain cannot write descriptions and speak at the same time. I also just use the auto thumbnail for this, so we're just gonna keep using that. But I was recording it in so it was 1080p, but in my streams it was like a window type thing where there was a bunch of margin on the sides because I had run rules and stuff in the margin. And the problem was that those, because I had sized it to be like a window type recording, the output file was also sized because I did it by sizing the game panel itself. And part of the way through this this specific highlight for Crazed 8, I pressed a keybind I used to have, which would slide the game window out. It would slide to the left. I used to have like a card-based scene where I would have 8 different things I could show. I had Visual Studio, Visual Studio Code, the game, so whatever game I was playing at the time, a browser of my YouTube channel, Firefox, my command prompt, myself, and then I think I had an intermission screen. And I could press a bunch of keybinds. So I have the Razer Tartarus V2, which is my launch pad in a way. And I would press certain keybinds on that, and it would slide in each of those panels. And that was done using OBS Move. But what happens with OBS Move is that it'll set the location, scale, and rotation of whatever is the subject, right? So it took that 720p-ish window and then moved it out of the screen to a 1080p window. And then when I pulled it back in, it was a 1080p window again. So the recording is actually now at the correct size, but it was incorrect in being upscaled for everything prior. So now the crazed recordings look better than they've ever looked because they've always looked kind of shit. And I never mentioned it in the did I mention it? No, I didn't. So I didn't mention it in the description because I didn't want people to notice. And for it to just be like a pleasant surprise instead of going, wow, this looks like shit the entire time. So we have it looking beautiful now. But you can't watch it because it's still being processed. It's almost done though, supposedly. Oh wow, it's like 95%. It is actually almost done. It might be done now, actually. Complete. So yes, Crazed 8 is now available on YouTube. The audio is still a little fucked, but I can't do anything about it. Taking a long time to seek this video. I'm just checking to make sure that the entirety of the highlight video is there. This one is shorter than all the others. Mainly because I needed to get it out by today, and I cannot be fucked to edit videos today. I've already had to reconstitute an entire VOD. But let's shut up about all of the video blasting that I'm doing. There's a lot of video blasting happening. So much video blasting. But we have more interesting things to talk about today. Or do today, rather. Another thing that I've decided is I'm going to be streaming. So what part of the problem I run into, because I've started highlighting every stream. Why did pausing the other transfer make this one slower? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. It started going faster now. But part of what I've run into is I've started highlighting videos every day. And if you go on YouTube, I have a channel, Asaria VT Highlights, in which I post all of my highlights. I make a new video for every stream. Here's the link if you guys are interested in checking that out. It will also bother you once we hit 10 lines of chat. Nightbot is set to say that every 45 minutes, every 10 lines. But yes, we have highlights for each of my streams. There will be also some highlights for things that don't really fit into the shorts. Essentially, this is my low effort VOD summary channel. So this is the I don't want to watch the 8-hour VOD. I just want to see the good bits channel. Does it have ACF? I need to check. If it has ACF, I'm gonna be so angry. But yes, essentially what I want to do is I want to use the main channel for primarily high edit videos or like high production videos. So that the highlights channel is kind of the low production videos. And then the VODs channel is the literally no production videos. Like I take what is on my disc and I upload it. And the most work I do is making a thumbnail, which to make a thumbnail, I drag the video onto a program and it does it for me. And then I might have to run up to PNG if it's too large. That's my process for the VODs channel. The highlights channel is a lot harder to make the thumbnails because I have to set the color because I haven't implemented saving for the colors. But yes, it is quite funny to me that is the hardest part of uploading a highlight. Well, it's not the hardest part of uploading. The hardest part of uploading a highlight is actually highlighting the video. It takes about 3 hours, which is rough because it's also part of the reason that my stream duration has started to creep down a little bit, is because for every hour I stream, that's another hour of editing if I'm lucky. So it's like it is harder to stream long because that means I'm gonna have to spend a lot longer on the actual editing. You can actually see oh god. Let me show you this. Let's set the region to be the last few months. So, I mean, it kind of is the same length here. Let's do this. Let me set up a so it's that one. I'm just gonna set up a this is my time streamed graph. Oh, we'll have to do this. This is my time streamed graph for the past 3 months. The red light is when I've started, or the red line rather, is when I've started highlighting my VODs. That's the, oh, well, now my dumbass is in the way. So that is the VOD duration, and the line directly after the highlighting starts is how large? That is 5 hours. So that's my those are my stream time. I'm honestly, they are kind of longer. I've had a couple large peaks. If you're interested in those two very high ones, the second one is 14-hour 54 and the first one is 14-hour 38. And the two before that are 11:36 for the first and then 11:22 for the second. Those are my, I'm not going to say highest, but they're my highest recent. My peak for a stream is September 18th, 2024, in which I streamed 16 hours, 12 minutes. That was a time to be sure. I used to do extremely long streams. It wasn't a good time. Let's see. If I switch this to be, we can look at my entire graph. My first stream was on February 27th, 2024. So if you want to see my my graph, here it is. This is my time streamed. And then move it to the left a bit for anybody curious, or maybe we'll just scale it down a little bit. But yes, I have streamed for 1,204 hours and 24 minutes, which is very long. I'm getting those numbers up though. You know, we're past 1,000 hours. which means that YouTube has to hold over 1,000 hours of my shit. That's wild. It's also part of the reason I'm very annoyed about my main channel not having advanced channel features, is because I've been streaming since February 27th, 2024. I mean, there is a 3-month gap. Wait, that is a 5-month gap. Sorry, my brain tiny. But yeah. Other than that, I've been streaming on and off for about a year, and then I've been streaming every day since October 26th, I think. I don't fucking remember, dude. I just work here. Let's see. Let's set it to October 1st. October 29th. I've been streaming every day. My criteria for it to count as streaming every day is Twitch has to say I've been streaming for at least an hour on that day. So if I go live at 10 p.m. and I stream for 4 hours, that counts as both of those days having been streamed. Which might change considering now I'm highlighting every stream. I don't know. I just work here, man. I was gonna say I don't make the rules, but I literally do. So who knows? But yes, that is my stream. Am I making it that because that makes the copium stream count? Yes. That's all. I've had a few days where the amount of time streamed has gone down quite a bit, but as long as it says that I worked, um, but yes. Mm-hmm. 2 minutes. What? Oh, it's weird. Did I not notice that? Am I fake as hell? What? Wait. Are you still subbed? I didn't know that they renewed their sub. Huh. I suppose that makes sense. It says I have 4. Huh. Did it send me a message? Hold on. Interesting. So, actually, my activity feed doesn't tell me if you renew your subscription. That's pretty shit, actually. It should tell me that. Okay. Wild. So, I didn't know that people have been resubscribing. I think it only lets me know when you get to a like a milestone, like 1 3 6 12 18 24, I think is the milestones. I don't know. But surprise, it is the day that I said we would do something a little special, and it is. So if you're currently lurking, I am summoning you from your lurk. That's right. Sorry, I've just accidentally gone to drive.com. Now that I have a virus on my computer, we can go to drive.google.com, which is where I meant to go. Let me delete this shared folder, which has no contents. And let me go to our first event. That's right. I've been yapping for 51 minutes and we haven't even gotten to the subject of the stream. Botters are going to be so annoyed, but cry more. I don't give a shit. Um, I can't. Here we go. Chat. It's time for a very special thing. Something I love to do. Something hopefully you love to do. Um, because it takes a long time, but it allows community make interesting decisions. That's right, chat. It's time for the emote vote. You thought it wasn't happening, and you thought fucking wrong because it's like one of the only things that I do. That's right. I need to I need to I need to do a screen capture really quick. Let me go here and then make a window capture. This one. Google Slides doesn't have a dark theme, so this is your one warning for a flashbang. Unless I can make it dark theme, but I doubt I can. Can I? I mean, we could take a quick look. Dark theme Google Slides. You cannot do it on web, can you? You can only do it on mobile. You is a letter. And I am pissed with you. How dare you? I legitimately don't think I can do anything about it. That's very annoying. Okay. Change background. That's not for the UI. I mean, I could use CSS injection. What is the name of it? It's not that. Hmm. All right. Well, I might be able to fix it, but I'm not going to put in that time right now. Everybody, it's time for the emote vote. Let me put a note in Discord. Chat, it's emote vote time for Twitch emotes. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. They added at time to Discord. Who do I ping here? Twitch streams? Also, what do I do about the fact that one of my subscribers is currently banned? I don't know. Probably should have put this in Twitch streams, but that's okay. Let us get the emotes on the screen. All right. I am still resetting it, so I really should probably copy this once I reset it. Chat, once I finish resetting this, remind me to make it a copy so I don't have to do this next time. This will just be i6, I guess. Why do I feel like we don't have enough slots on the right? I knew it was pretty full, but I didn't think it was that full. um. Oh, we actually have new emotes, don't we? Okay, we're gonna need to do some thinking here. So the issue is we actually have more emotes now than we have before, because I actually ordered a set of new emotes from Blue Shy. Uh-oh. So we need to add those into the list. What is the best way to do this? Hmm. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Uh, hmm. We have an ad in 3 minutes too. This is not. This goes up here. Huh. Because right now, the way that these are organized is that it is generally organized by artists. So these are all Blue Shy. These 6. These are all Lunar Spark. These are all Helen Crest. And then this one I didn't have a spot for it. Hmm. Can we just make like a picker slide? We have like Dusk emotes, Aleta emotes, Asaria emotes, and then Uriel emotes. Honestly, might be better too. So let's do this. We're gonna make a slide specifically for this. The emote. Um, so let's change background to be black. Add to theme. Sure, why not? Um, let's take one of these. Let's take this entire set of emotes. Um, I guess we'll keep them by artist at the moment. So here's all of the Blue Shy emotes. That's not actually all of them. Just you wait, because chat, we have more emotes. Additionally, these are no longer the Dusk emote. So let me get the Twitch. Let me get the processed ones. So we will use the um this one, this one, this one, this one, not this one, this one, this one, this one. So we now have a lot of emotes. Generally, I only use the slow ones. That means that this is the wrong one. Yeah, when I said I got new emotes, I meant it. We have a lot of new emotes. Um, so can I put a caption on these? No. I can use alt text, but that's not going to display. Um, So the challenge is I would like to have these all aligned. And ideally a standard size. Wait, arrange, order, bring to front. Okay, we'll put both of these together. Maybe vertically aligned. Who knows? I just work here. But yes. Then we're going to have another one of these for Lunar Spark. Which are all of these. I hit ignore all for a reason. All right. We might have to move these up here. And these are. See, this is the problem we're running into, is that they're not. It's not easy to have all of them on the screen at once. Can I change the Can I change the slide size? I don't think I can. We may need to look into a different tool to use to do the emote vote. We'll just do this. This is fine. I actually don't know if it's Crest or Creth. I might take a quick peek at their VChat page. I know that their username is hcrest, but I think that their page says hold on. Yeah, I don't know where this puts us. So their username is hcrest, but their username on, or like their display name is Helen Creth. So I'm just gonna say Helen Creth. I just work here. I I should probably hide my model because I'm blocking all of the ones. How do we want to go about this? So I'm gonna move this into the bottom left so I can top align these. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna duplicate this slide twice. I'm going to, on the first one, delete all of these. Make a grid of these. I have to fully. What? Oh, my selection has to end on the page. You guys hang out down here. All right. That is not the same distance. That looks better. All right. So we're going to put these by character. The Dusk will be on the first because she has the most like variance. Oh dear. Hold on. Arrange, order, send to back. All right. We only have one for Azaria. The character that the channel is named after, we have one one emote for her. And another text box. Fast variants exist for all characters. Um, all right. Then we're gonna do the same thing. Actually, we might just duplicate this slide. Erase all of these. And we'll do Helen next. That's not right. All right. And we take all of these. Oh, I knew something was. Oh, that's what's off. These are not Helen's. These are Lunar Spark. Look, the here you'll be in the box. Wait, something else is wrong. This is Helen's. This is Helen's. My organization is not good. All right. So we'll arrange, order, and bring to front. All right. To keep it consistent, dusk will go on the top row. Then Asaria. Then Aletta. All right. Chat, we are getting there. Okay. That's 2 down. Now we just have Lunar Spark. So I'm going to duplicate Blue Shy again because it's going to be faster. I have less to delete. Lunar Spark is one word. All right. Lunar Spark we have the most emails from. I think. Pretty sure at least. Uh-oh. Oh, I just realized I was zoomed in. I totally had way more space. I thought we were weirdly low on space. Oh well, we've already committed, so this is how it's happening. All right, make all of these arrange, order, bring to front. Why not? I can't. All right, we'll just send all these back to the back. I can't do that either. Cool. Love that. One of the itches you run into is that now it's trying to snap to all of them, and all of them are like the wrong size to be snapped to. Speaking of, okay, I have. All right. It's weird. Like some of them are the right size and some of them are not. Because these boxes are the same size as they were on the actual scene. Like it's weird that sip isn't the right size, but that's fine. Okay. Chat, we've done it. We've put every emote except for this one. Um, what are we going to do with you? I mean, we could duplicate it again and then just have, I guess, a slide for the things that I made. Well, I guess I didn't make this. This is the customizable model. We'll just call it generic or miscellaneous. Because technically this is Hexos, but I don't want to have an entire page for one emote, so it'll just be anything that doesn't fit in the other categories. So, um, these are our selections. It's organized by who drew them. We have Blue Shy's emotes, have Helen's emotes, Lunar's emotes, and then the Gremlin. Wait, we can upload the other ones I have. I have the we have here we can put Among Us. Um you can put Big Chungus. What else do I have? We have Cat Owl put in there. I have to change the background color of this. We'll change it to be a red. So you can see the O text. What else do I have? I think that's it actually. Um yes. So the way this works, it has taken me far too long to get to this point. Um but the way this works, is it too small? I'm gonna get rid of this because this is no longer what we use. Um the way this works is that we all vote on what emotes we want. I mean, it's not so much a vote. People just kind of say what emotes they want, and then I do it. Um, so what I like to do, and this is part of the reason I summoned the the lurkers, is that for the follower emotes, I generally like to take follower but not subscriber input. Because the subs have their own emote set that they can choose to. So if anybody is currently following but not subbed, now you can choose emotes. So let's set the zoom to 200%. What is the best way to do this? I mean, we could just make like a weird. Okay, let's delete these slides. We'll make an amalgamate slide. Um, I mean, I can actually put up to 4 of these, so that will work. You're not choosing an emote. You die. Coalescence doesn't seem to be working. I don't know what's up with Coalescence because I'm not doing anything different. But it doesn't seem to be running my auto mod. It has channel moderate, but it's just not doing anything. Also, ads UI isn't appearing. But I am connected to Event Sub. Well, that's lucky. Unless my OAuth data is bad, but even then it should be writing something to the logs, right? Here, we'll restart it again. Let's see if there are any logs from Twitch. Let's see. 1-6 at 7:38. What do you say? Bad scope exception. Invalid OAuth token. Oh dear. Maybe it's not subscribed to any of the event subs. Its event sub subscriptions is set to nothing. We will deal with that after the emote vote. Maybe we'll do a quick programming to fix that, but it will be fine. Anyway, so here's our emotes to choose from. I'm going to duplicate this. Actually, let's do this. Let's delete the palette. Delete the empty slots. That doesn't line up. That's so annoying. There. That's not the right ones. Shit. Here we go. Okay. Of course, it's just not large enough. That's it. I'm putting you here. Now it fits. Now we move all of this. It's so annoying. I could never be Magic the Noah. Using Google Slides is too painful. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's only 9. There are 10. So we'll just say A. Or we'll just use 0. Now we change the line spacing. It's like 1.7, I guess. 1.6 maybe. it's in between. It's 1.65. Cool. Move this. Fuck. Okay. We've done it. We've made a new palette, which is the exact same one I had before, but now we have a lot more space. So, what we can do, take this. We can screenshot it and then put it on this page. Until we have a better system. No, new plan. I have a better plan. Is it better? I don't know, but I have a different plan. That's for certain. Um, I'm gonna take a region screenshot. Going to take a new region screenshot without my mouse on it. I'm going to paste that. Hold on. Copy file. And now I can drag that onto OBS over me. Now I don't need to be visible, and you can always see the palette. And now what we do is hope that I remember to undo that. Okay. So duplicate this. Nobody remembered. Nobody reminded me, but I remembered. So I'm okay about that. So now we have our palette of emotes. We have our places to put them. So everybody, I need, what emote shall I place into follower slot 1? Choose followers over subscribers but suffering from success. You're not wrong. I actually don't think that we have anybody in chat except for you. So it might just be you choose the emotes again. It's lonely at the top. You might be choosing all of them because nobody else seems to be here. Yeah. I took too long to set it up. Everybody got bored. Yeah. You could put a bunch of trash emotes into the follower slot and then take all the good emotes for the subs. You could be the very first sub takeover. Um, I think actually Nox has the exact same subscription length as you. You both subbed on the same day. But Nox isn't here either. Here, should I bully him into appearing? Let's do it. Imagine not being at the monthly annual Seria VT emote vote. Not sub for a month, only since every month since you have to renew it, and that counts for your sub points. And I've been sub for 3 months, so 3 points plus 1 from Nox. No, actually, your sub points don't carry over. I have 4 subs right now. The only reason that sub points isn't just the number of subscribers in the general case is because if somebody tier 2 subs, then you get 2 sub points. I think you get 5 if they tier 3. Forget. Nope, I'm wrong. It's 6 for tier 3. But yes. Maybe I should put a notice on screen. Also, the this GIF was paused while while I had Discord over it. Ping me texts. How dare? How dare? Yes. I might have to unsubscribe from Red Dragon. They've been sending me so many. Okay. I don't want to receive push notifications when somebody reposts a video onto their feed and it isn't related to me. I don't.
Attention live to TV.
Yeah, okay. But that is a very annoying notification I keep getting. It also doesn't say what the full name of the video is, and I really can't be fucked to go look. I mean, I could just click it. Hold on. The video's name was "Don't Promote in My Comments." I don't care. Notifications. I have reposts off. What? Oh, I guess they just added it because now it's being shown to me. Wait, why is Femboy a tag? I can put anything in there and it'll be a tag. I can put even the most heinous shit, like pineapple on pizza is good. You get up to 25 characters. Here, we'll put it on Blue Sky. We'll give it to the bots. See what they do. I have 2 messages apparently on Blue Sky, which is news to me. I don't really use it all that often anymore. I used to use it quite often, but I'm not really convinced that that I actually have any real people. I have more labels than I used to. Actually, I kind of wonder if anybody. Let's hold on. My favorite thing to do is to oh, I still need to change my uh name on Blue Sky. Let's see. Am I still choked unripe grape? I am still choked on unripe grape. This is so sad. All right. Um, we'll put a message out. Oh dear. I have a chat request from this guy, wankerwanky.bluesky.social. Sure, I'll accept it. um, actually, I'm not gonna bother posting on Blue Sky. I don't think I've gotten any interaction on my past like 30 uh like posts, except for this one, and I'm pretty sure that interaction is from the artist I mentioned. Um, other than that, I don't think I have anybody even like looking at my Blue Sky. So I'm not even gonna bother. Man, who is that? Yeah. Who could be the legendary Wanker Wanky? You missed yesterday, yesterday. I needed a new name for my Palico because I was playing Rise with Nox, and it turns out you have competition in the wacky names department. Ant is pretty good at it too. But yes, um, okay, so I'm half between. Somebody has dropped in, but I don't want to like call out people who drop in. But we are doing an emote vote, so the ones in the bottom right, you can choose emotes, and they'll be my emotes for this month. That's what we're doing right now. I haven't written a text on screen. I don't want to call them out because like if they don't want to interact, that's fine. But that is what we're doing. So if you want to set my follower emotes, you do have that power. That is our they left. That's unfortunate. Um here. Yeah, that's right. I'm in slideshow mode. Um you can choose the emotes. I think I scared them off by mentioning them. That's rough. Here, we'll make this bold. Um define can. Animate. That's not the type of animate that I was thinking. That's no fun. Um we'll make it blue. All right. But yes. I might actually delete my Blue Sky. Um because I don't think it does anything for me anymore. Like I have a decent amount of followers on it. It's actually my highest follower account on any platform. But I'm not really convinced that all of these people are real. That's the thing. I feel like half of them are following me because they're trying to promote themselves. That's like a thing where if you follow someone who's small, they'll generally check you out. But yeah, part of the reason I don't use Blue Sky as much is it feels like screaming into the abyss. I I'm not sure why, but I have nobody ever like I'll ask questions and nobody will reply. Maybe I'm just not on the website enough to actually get high into it, I guess. Um, I don't know. So many emotes, but what will be chosen? You lost your frog lantern. This is so sad. That's so weird. So like another thing I don't understand is it says that there are 4 viewers, but in chat there's only you. I might count in chat. It's like weird. It's back. Um, but I don't know like I don't know how it gets the number. We could just ask just like random people to join. I did put the so here's the thing. I did put the Twitch streams alert on the emo vote notification on Discord. I could just use an entire like at everyone. But I feel like it might be too often. Because I do also notice that a lot of people have the Twitch site role, but don't actually have the Twitch streams subscription rule. The 12 people have the Twitch category selected, but only 4 of them have Twitch stream selected. And one of them is me. So it's only 3 people. Do I put at C Twitch? Um Hashtag Twitch drops in and admin comes in and is like, what's going on here? All right, we're gonna drop an entire at Twitch. It's really funny when you see somebody immediately come online after doing that. I think more people are offline than were online now. Somebody went offline. They saw that ping and they were like, you know what? Fuck it. You're getting your VR and you need to watch this in a cinematic way. Realistically, maybe I shouldn't do this until we have more like viewers in general. Because it does end up being that you just select the entire set of rules. The entire set of emotes. It is quite a it depends too much on having enough people. Or maybe people are not staying in because I'm not visible. I hope not, because that'd be a really shit reason. Yeah, I mean, realistically, you are choosing the emotes. We could also do the random selection method. We may do the random selection method. All right, the power of dice is going to choose our emotes because we don't have anybody. Oliver is the only person here. All right, our first emote is the bot banner. The dice have spoken. Yeah. But you don't guard an empty castle, you're not a mod. Second emote is point. It. The third emote is wave. You guard it with your overwhelming silliness. I mean, yeah, that is the power of Wanker Wanky. Oh, interesting. We have a new one. Cat Owl is fourth. And then Green Flag makes up our follower emotes. All right. You are a tier 1 sub, so you do get to choose some of the tier 1 emotes. It would be interesting to make an automatic or like a random like a random emote list generator. But ideally we never use it. So like I don't think I should get silly. I'm afraid. Oh dear. We got the Among Us. Should I make him like wide? Like instead of like a centered emote like this, we instead do like one of these. One by one Among Us. Perfect. What else shall you choose? Yeah, I think another reason we have low turnout is that it is kind of a random day to do the emote vote, but I didn't want to do it on the holidays, even though I was streaming on those days. So that probably has a lot to do with why the turnout isn't super high. I was gonna say, meanwhile, YouTube's probably over here like, so Saria hammer. Okay. Get a bit of hammering action going on. Just crying. Classic. Wait, which one? The blue shy one or the Helen one? Here's the blue shy one. Helen? Okay. I wonder how many people think Dusk is named Asaria with how often she appears. Despite not even being a character in the story. Dusk is defined as not being a character in the story. Dusk Angie, that's a classic. Are we gonna keep the angry one? Um oh wait, we don't even have angry in rotation right now. But like it's the one where it's like got the rumble animation on it. Are we putting that in animated emote? Or are we gonna keep it static? We currently have it as a static. Keep it static? Okay. This emote remains. Come to think of it, Nightbot is kind of fucking me because it's not doing the other ones. Nightbot is supposed to have two other regulars that are going off, but it's not doing it. Or not right, not regulars. They're called timers. Oh. Um I need to change this back to 2 then. Because it's lines in the last 2 minutes is why it's not going off. For my final static tier 1, I choose AO. The classic. Um that's Helen. Perfect. Now the animated emotes. What shall we do for the animated emotes? I need to upload Cat Owl. Get that going in the background. Image is not between 112 pixels. This is so sad. Cat owl is 96 by 96. If only I made an entire application to do that for me. Sorry, do I have TeamViewer installed? No, that's the store. Okay. Dusk Popcorn, classic. I have to go find Emote Resizer. I don't know where it is. Oh no, is it on programming? Of course it's not. It means it's in my repos folder, which are the things that I haven't yet moved to programming. There's a lot in here. All right. Drop in good old cowl. All right. Open the output folder. Click Twitch emote large. All right. Dusky Yap is a good one. Do you want Yap or Speak? So this is called Speak. Yap is the fast version of it. I don't know if it'll actually work on Twitch. I don't know if it keeps the speed of the animation. Maybe we could try it. I actually have it already scaled for Twitch. Which image format is not supported. It is GIF. Oh. It is not scaled for Twitch. We'll see what happens. Does have to be exactly okay. So that is a slight issue. Yes. We might need to make emote resizer 1.1. So the slight issue is emote resizer will produce a non-square result. It'll produce the minimum size result, which for Yap is not quite square. It's 112 by 108, which is not acceptable for Twitch. So I actually need to pad the result again. All right. That's it. That's fucking it. You are getting removed. I'm deleting my subscription to Red Dragon. They sent me another email today. Holy fucking shit. All right. So we need to edit emote resizer to actually produce the correct size for Twitch because it doesn't. Which is funny but annoying. Let's go get this. Go get this going. So let's see. Generate images. We call FFmpeg. Size is size. Middle center. Then GIF resizer in arguments. So size mode is size. Size equals size equals size is size equals auto crop by default, but you should be able to put a number, and then it should do that. Want it to not do. Why is my chair so fucking? This poor chair. It needs oil. But yes, you can continue to choose while I do this. I would probably help if I was on the right scene, wasn't it? You can continue to choose while I do this. This isn't going to interrupt it. I just have to go and do the thing really quick. Mm-hmm. It is set to automatically size it to the correct size. Why is it not right? So strange. Because in image manipulator, it sets size equals, and then size is truncated, and then if it's an integer, and it returns the size of that integer by that integer, we pass size equals and then the size integer, which must be an integer. Therefore, it must be a square, but image manipulator is not making it a square. What the hell? Determine output size. So size is this. So the output frames is a bitmap of the square size. And we draw them. Right. But why is it being minimized? That doesn't make any sense. We're about to get an ad, by the way. We have an ad in 17 seconds. But yes, we are doing our emote votes. I should mention before we have the ad, I have 4 seconds. These were automatically chosen, so they are replaceable. We did use the die method. So they are. If anybody wants to come in and replace these, you can. I'm mentioning this because I see someone in chat. I once again won't call out your name. There is a follower emote slot for a reason. The dice have chosen these. We have an ad though, so that's gonna be kind of rough. All right. While the ad is going on, I'm gonna keep trying to fix this. I don't know why it's doing the wrong size though. It's very strange. Because it shouldn't be doing that wrong. I know, crazy. Let's see, temporary. The Twitch emote large. We have our frames, right? Those are 112 by 112. The output frames are also 112 by 112. But the output GIF is not 112 by 112, which means the GIF file saver is setting its size. Is it? That's not ideal. I might hold on. Let's do this. I'm gonna do code cleanup on the solution. GIF file saver immediately calls ffmpeg, which I believe is actually truncating the size of the GIF, which is actually not what I want. Okay. So GIF is actually reducing the size. It's getting rid of transparent pixels. FFmpeg do not trim GIF. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna try something really weird. We are going to take the input and then output it to an image sequence. Okay. So the images are still 112 by 112, which means to me that FFmpeg is cropping them in the GIF file saver, which is a problem. Okay, so let's try this. So go back to the GIF one. We will set GIF flags minus offsetting. Okay. So we will come in here and we will do GIF flags minus offsetting. Where's the output GIF? On now. I kind of hope. Okay, yeah, no, it's not the guy. For a second, I thought it was somebody just downloading. I got an email with somebody downloading one of my VGen pre-releases, and I thought it was somebody downloading GIF resizer. I'm like, not right now. It's not good. All right, let us attempt this again and see if it works. Yep. Process Twitch. Open output folder. Drop this in. It is still not the wrong. It's still not the right size. What? Here, let me delete the temp folder entirely. And we will process it again. Does the temp folder need to exist? Okay, temp folder is created. Okay, I don't think it rebuilt it. Hmm? It's still not working. Actually, the output GIF is an even worse size. Mm. How do I go about fixing this? Because there is all of the uh wait, the output of this, hold on a minute. How is it running GIF resizer? It calls GIF resizer.exe, which isn't present in this folder. What? One moment. Right. I don't think it's ever worked. Hold on. Allow me to download my own VGen submission. If it's not like placed correctly, it just won't work at all. Why can I buy my own content? Hold on. Why is it 83 megabytes? The fuck? Oh, because there's AV codec. Everything is in the same folder, so it is right. Um, but the problem is I don't know. So go to environment variables, I guess. It's on my path is the problem. think I have a popcorn kernel stuck in my teeth, but it's in like the worst spot. Okay. Your compiler crashed. Access is denied. Man. Administrator command prompt. Yeah. Now this should work. It's because my setup is weird. It didn't work. What the hell, man? Weirdly enough, the Twitch redeem is the correct size. Oh, that's because it's a PNG. I don't know why this isn't working. Lore for the Among Us has evolved to Linux from scratch, and I'm writing my own compiler and I crashed it. Oh dear. You have to get your OS onto one of the work computers. How to get fired. Okay. I don't know why this isn't working. So I'm using GIF flags minus offsetting, and it's still offsetting. Here's what we'll do. Um, we'll take the entire command, produce a local, Okay, now we can use the GIF file saver thing to figure out what this should be. Okay. We're going to use GIF resizer of Dusky Yap. Size equals 112. Anchor equals middle center. O equals output.gif. And then working directory equals dot slash temp. And then options. We'll do blur, regen, palette, resize. Yeah, output is still the wrong size. So weird. I mean, I can edit it to also have the minus, what's it called? Transdiff? Transparency difference? I don't even know where my ffmpeg doc page is now. All right, GIF file saver. For a second, I thought I was editing loader before, and that's why it didn't change. GIF flags minus transdiff. GIF image 1. All right, this is what I call desperation. Now we have to run cmd as administrator. Run our tool to copy GIF resizer. All right, I've disabled all of the optimizations. It is still not working. Oh, that's not why. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I have to publish this for it to work. And then I run this. I think it worked. I have no idea. And then I can go here and repeat this command. And the file is the right size now. Let's fucking go. Okay. So actually what I'm going to do is the content of the GIF resizer UI actually hasn't changed at all. The only thing that changed is the GIF resizer command line app, which has changed very slightly. I need to extract this into emote resizer. Then release net WinX64 publish. That is not it. There's no way. I think they did a thing. So GIF resizer is now very large. They did a thing. I think they changed the order that you have to specify self-contained documents in. Because it's built a 73 megabyte exe file, which isn't actually acceptable. So now I need to figure out what I need to do to make it not do that. I don't need this anymore. Probably close all of the video editors I have open. All right. I don't remember what I do though. What was the other one I put a publish for? Another tool I used. Maybe it was model optimizer. Hold on. Build.bat. All right. Maybe I edited the CS project. Yes. So I added a bunch of things. Where is emote resizer? It's GIF resizer. All right. Let's try it now and see if that's any better. That is a lot better. Now let's test this again and see if it still works. It's nothing if it doesn't work. Okay. The thing is, I don't want the if the output size is too large, then it's not any better than the input. It's not better than fuck my brain tiny. Hold on. I'm moving files. My brain isn't moving at all. Okay. Manage versions, upload new version, emote resizer 1.01, fixed GIF resizer, CLI, that would not output square GIFs in some circumstances, which affects Twitch emotes. Okay. Excellent. Now my GIFs are square. That's all. My GIFs are square. That took longer than I expected. Get that back open. You're writing it in assembly? Of course you are. Of course you are. We might just go back to random to get this over with. We've been doing the emote vote for like an hour now. Actually, probably like an hour and a half now. So we're gonna use the power of randomness. Unless you'd like to choose the rest of them. Actually, I'd have to animate these, so I'm just gonna choose from the blue shy set. Actually, there are exactly 8 of them. Where's my here? You do hold that much power. Oh, I have too many. The piano one. And then we are required by law to have big cheer as one of the emotes. This is one of the ones I use the most often. Tier 2 emotes. One static. What shall we put? The dice say row 3, column 6, which doesn't exist. Dick move dice. Column 5, row 8, which is already selected. Column 6, row 2. No. Row 6, column 2 is. Heh. Row 10, column 5, point laugh. Going to be our tier 3 emote. 1000 bits is row 1, column 6. Doesn't exist. Column 8, row 5. Nope, row 8, column 5. Dusk Corpo. Something I will never be. You can't put the Corpo in me. Okay, just choose the same one then. 3, 4 doesn't exist. 0, 4. Okay, so we got the thinking. 2, 6 is already on the thing. 3, 2, which is an animated emote. 3, 3, which is okay. That works. And then our channel points. Do we keep the channel points as V-Bucks? What do you think? What about goon points? I don't think I can do that. I don't have an emote for that. Goon bucks. Just unspecified milliliters. I don't have an emote for that. Dusk tears. I don't have an emote for that either. We've already burnt it for our tier 1 emotes. We can only use an emote once. Any more is forbidden by law. Bullets. We could alternatively take Dusk and make her the channel point icon, and then make it dollars, and then we reroll 1,000 bits. Ominous green liquid ml. Milliliters or megaliters. Capital M, that means mega. A lot of green liquid. We also do have Gremlin still, who has not been used. Gremlin bucks. I'm down. We could do that. G bucks. It's a perfect idea. I don't actually think I have this render anymore, which makes it even funnier. I don't think she's in my emotes folder. Oh, she is. This is perfect. All right, let's rename our channel points. Kind of wish that they renamed channel points as a category, because it's one of those things you cannot abbreviate. You abbreviate that, that's no bueno right there. Okay, we need 112, 56 by 56, and 28 by 28. So it's the emote sizes. All right, everybody. The channel points have been renamed. They are now G bucks. $21.7 thousand G bucks. Damn. Rookie numbers. I have infinite. Right. I have more than the G-Buck Bank. I'm gonna have to upload so many emotes. I am the G-Buck Bank? Shit. We're not gonna reroll these because I honestly can't be fucked. Um, but yes, here's our new emote assignments. We have bot banner on here. Let me do this now, actually. So, going to remove all of these. Okay, Cat Owl is actually already uploaded, so we can put this into follower emotes. We have point already? We do have point already. So that'll go into follower emotes. Have wave. Here, let me move all these. So wave is you have to pay me $100 no longer. Wave is now a follower emote. Green flag is also follower emote. Our standard emotes, we have ban. We have cry. It is not uploaded. 8, these are not in order. Oh dear. Upload new standard emote. This is Helen. This is Dusk Cry. What? Oh, we actually did have an Asaria Cry emote, so it's Cry 2 now. Actually, we'll just delete the other one. I can't rename it. Okay. Okay. So that will be on slot or tier 1. Angry will be a tier 1. AO is not actually available as a non-animated emote. Need to add a new one. Okay, so I'll go into slot 1. What am I missing? I'm missing a Mogus. Hold on, I have to resize it to be square. I should probably say this is a second copy of this. All right. Oh, I already had a second copy of this. This is so sad. They're gonna, huh? Oh, I didn't actually save it. That's now a tier 1. What else do we have? We have a lot of blue shy emotes. These are Twitch ones, which are all the wrong size. I need to run these through emote resizer. One moment. Um, um, it says it's done, but I don't see a whole lot of files here. Um, is something wrong? Here, let's restart it. We drop in 16 files. It's like giving up. Where's the solution explorer? It's detached. Okay. Here's the thing. We drag drop. Wait, what? It's missing task.waitAlls. I knew something was wrong. I was like, that's going really fast. It was finishing in like 3 seconds when it should be taking, like a decent amount of time. These should theoretically be the right size. They're a little bit blurry, but that's all right. Well, which one was I uploading? Getting so like lost in the sauce. All right, let's see. I'm uploading. Popcorn's already uploaded, so I'm uploading all. Close this. All right. It did not work. I don't know if Blue Shy has a. Um. No, Blue Shy does probably not have a YouTube or not a YouTube, a Twitch channel. So we're not going to worry about putting that in. This will go into slot 1. Upload new animated emote. Next. Right. I was about to say the emote just didn't upload. Okay. So controls, I think, is already assigned. Popcorn is already assigned. Okay, so we need the yap. We need piano. Okay. And for tier 2, we have smug, which I have put in as keck. For tier 3, we have point laugh. See, these are fast because I already have them uploaded. Apparently Corpo was unuploaded at some point. So let's go put that back in. Pictures, emotes, set 4, originals, not set 4. It's set 2. What? It says it's in there. Oh, it's an animated emote as well. Um, that's all right. We'll put that on 1K. Then not A, it's think is 5K. And then Seria Doro isn't uploaded. So let's see that really quick. I don't actually know which one this is. Wait, that's supposed to be the processed ones. Um, I don't think I'm allowed to drag from there. One moment. This is why I made an emote resizer. Makes my life so much easier. I made it automatically crop for a reason. Taking a long time to finish. I think emote resizer might also be lost in the sauce. It really is taking a long time. What the hell is it doing? It's actually already finished. Um, See, I have the fun problem of I can't. So the problem is it is in .NET apps, if you abort a task, or if you don't hold a reference to a running task indefinitely, it'll abort it. So it won't run in the background, which is really annoying. The weird thing is it still works. It didn't have the task.wait all. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. It's a devlogs.microsoft.com and I'm forbidden to read it. Remember when the stream was going to be Monster Hunter? I don't know why this is failing though. I'm going to say wait all with a timeout of 5 seconds. The problem is it should handle very large operations with no problems. It should also handle one file operations with no problems. The weird thing is it did actually exit. Huh. I don't know. I just work here. Okay. So now all of the emotes should be uploaded, I think. Yes. All of the emotes are now up to date. So if you refresh your browser, you should have access to all of the new emotes. Sick. All right. We were supposed to play Monster Hunter today, and that has taken a while. Monster Hunter World with no armor. Okay, let's get the Monster Hunter on the screen. Actually, let's get Monster Hunter running in general. It hasn't been running this entire time. I need to get rid of the giant thing covering me. Ads end in 0. Welcome back, ads. Welcome back from the ads, rather. My brain, tiny. My head, mush. Me, kind of tired, but we will continue. Um, my file transfers were done, and I have not started new ones. Oh, right. I have to get rid of this. I can't be playing with the superior control screen. Right. I have to play with the worst control scheme known to man. Mouse and keyboard is one of the additional